stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Broncos will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. First down here for the offense. Got the quick completion. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. First down here for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Broncos want to move quickly. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the tackler. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give
Oh, you said what?
chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the
What
line
you
of scrimmage.
said?
Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too
Now I
easy.
don't dick ride like everybody
Now
else,
first
man.
and 10 from the
You
27.
said something about dick. That's all I heard.
He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. Afterburners coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quarterback gets it. Got enough space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense when you play man
That's a
coverage
non-scrambler.
against this guy. When you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Running back goes in motion. This guy can throw it. They get to him as he throws. Caught near the sideline.
That was nice. That was cute.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you
got
play
that
on
too.
3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Still running at the 40. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the 2nd level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run the option. Can't get him to the ground. Makes one man miss. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
To throw, it's Gabriel. He's got his man across the middle. Quick step and go. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Holden. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Let's go! On the option. Now the toss. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point is good. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter, but they're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
How great is it to have a running back who
No,
can
I'm not.
basically run your entire route tree?
That nigga literally was wide the fuck open in the middle.
Down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
One big play can
Come on,
really
yo.
flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They get him stopped.
That's who I always throw it
But
to.
it'll be 1st and goal. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Going to the draw. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. That should be the final play of the first half. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Coming after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning, and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. And the pass
This it.
It's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big
for real,
return
this
after the
it.
INT sets up the offense for this
That's it.
possession.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
From the gun, running back on the move. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Ducks are in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Got it looking for the first down. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. Defense in press coverage. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Quickly complete. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit.
Could you stop him or stop him? And like I said, I'm not thinking nobody like y'all.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
First down to start the drive after the break. Sticks it in his belly. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Boise State.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Boise State. And with that,
Boy, that's my man. Literally. I really
This is
don't.
a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows up.
Especially now since I'm just now getting back on again.
Athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
So hop off, mom.
Coming out with it, it's Whittington. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Makes the grab, it's Holden. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
That's over.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they...
Yeah, I'm about to say you spam the same fucking play.